Hello, everybody. This is the Stories of Tamriel, and today we have a very strange scene. The eyes open of everyone who died. You guys find yourself in a very strange sky that you have never seen before. The this land is different. The landscape is barren and dry. There are only dead trees and bushes. There's just like weird whispers everywhere and lightning that appears all the time. Lightning strikes, constant lightning strikes. It's just that probably what will make you. There's no sky, only a single moon and a huge black circular void. It is at the distance. The first photo you see at the image channel is actually where you find yourself. The Everyone has a corporeal form. Um, I don't want to make this creepy, so everyone has dresses, but they don't have their weapons. Um, and you guys wake up. Bazook is there. The Aviana's stepmom, or you know, someone who claims to be Aviana's stepmom, is there. The Talmor spy is there. Finnebar. And Bazook isn't awake yet. So does Finnebar. The first person that died was Aviana, so she wakes up. Aviana, you wake up and you see this horrible nightmare.
Yeah.
You never heard a place like this before. You never seen it before in any of the stories.
Like, well, shit, this isn't Sovngarde.
Yeah, there's not a lot of Nords who's like welcoming you drink, right? Like, yeah.
Does she actually see the others?
Yes. You don't see your nephew.
Well, that's worrying and not at the same time. She'll go check on the others.
Grobnak, you also wake up.
I just look around shocked. Like, where the fuck am I?
After Grobnak, I'm gonna say, our dear friend Aviana wakes up Dosargini. Pardon. Our dear Aviana wakes up Morven, and Dosargini and Vanny wakes up. As I say, every single one of you wakes up, and it is terrifying.
We have no idea what this place probably is, right?
You have no idea. I know there's one person who may have an idea.
Who?
Looking at you, Adrenial.
Do I have to make a roll to see if I know?
Please, go right ahead. Let's go for occult, but this game doesn't have occult rolls. So, let me check.
Arcana.
Arcana, yeah. I'm really sorry. My aunt calls me. She bought me a bunch of shit today, so I can't refuse her call. Be right back.
Okay.
Ooh, nice roll. I'm pausing.
Unpause.
Okay.
I got a 19, unless if I have advantage, then it's 25.
It's 25, and what's that? Never mind. It's 25, and like
Uh-huh.
you are so like as an individual who studied the magic and possibilities of magic, which is, one of the deepest mysteries of this universe, the soul gems is a fuel for magic, especially when it comes to items. Christine, can you lower your music's voice? Sound? Okay, thank you. And like, the soul gems is a way to fuel magic, but like you were like reading some stuff that like when a soul enters a soul gem, they just don't get locked in in the gem. The gems are basically, like it is stated, which may not be true. These are like not 100% facts, which is like something that the facts are quite rare when it comes to magic.
Mm-hmm.
And like they claim that all of these items are connected to a realm called the Soul Cairn, and it's a realm of undead, and there are some ruler necromancers. Not a lot of things known about them. You don't even remember their name, but like, yeah, that may explain why when you move, your body goes through your hand goes through your body. You don't have your body here. You are having a corporeal form.
Mm.
When you kind of realize this, you also see, which along with Grobnak and others, the bazooks in Finnebar's head shakes and they also wake up, along with the woman whose name I forgot. I'm trying to check my notes. Just a second. Ayala.
Ayala?
Yes, Ayala. I had Ayala's photos around, but I can't. Here. Is there anyone who gonna say anything? I hear a deep silence out from all of you.
I would like
No.
to find a boulder or like a rock and just sit down and ponder upon my life choices.
Okay then. I will do the freaking out thing. Because, yes. Those are
This isn't the realm your god was promising to get you. I'm talking to you, Islam.
Yeah, I know.
This isn't the realm your god is like promised to take you. This looks like a horrifying place to be. Like your god probably has a horrifying place to be as well, which may be kind of cool to you. But like, it's
But
not it.
this was
This is
not
not
what-
that horrible. This is not that horrible place. Like this is not your horrible place.
Well, this is not mine, so I'm free to freak out because this is not what I expected to get eventually. So
Yeah.
So those will probably get up and just look around like a terrified Khajiit and what is this place? Where are we? Why there? What is this place? And she will just start looking around, trying to find someone who can give her a proper answer. And she will ask until someone answers or tells her to shut up.
Well, I imagine that I'm probably not the person that anyone wants to listen to right now, but I think I have an idea of what this place is.
Khajiit listens.
This is the Soul Cairn. Apparently, Imrik captured our souls when we died.
Does this one understand right? All people here are dead?
Not supposed
Yes.
to be here.
No. This one doesn't think that this is the right place to be. I don't think we are supposed to die, and I don't think this is the place that we should die.
Usually not, but we were trapped in soul gems.
Morwen will try and punch the ground in rage.
You know, like your hand goes through the ground, but like your legs can't. It is weird. Like you're corporal. You can't fly. The magic and the reality laws of nature and reality is way different than the other place that you were in.
Okay, I'll be kind of in a panic then.
Like I think nearly everyone here is in one form of a religion, and like your religion basically tells like you're gonna go to a good place. This is not that good place.
Oh, it's not a good place, it's the void.
Shut up. You,
Should be
you're the worst. You're the worst.
I'm the best.
Aviana, you were silent, so go right ahead and talk.
I think Aviana will just be silent. So, you know. Not really much to talk about.
Morwen is
The
pissed.
Ayala will come. Ayala will come near Hydraniel, this Bosmer, who's shorter than Hydraniel, and she will say, "I was ambushed when we entered.
Hmm.
How did he find us? I thought we all had the gems."
Khajiit, can Khajiit ask for some answers right now? Because this one has probably no idea what is going on, and then she looks around to everyone. This one thing is everyone has at least one or two ideas about what the fuck happened.
"You were duped," says someone that you guys probably don't want to talk that much, which is Finnebar. I
Well-
learned the Talos told Aviana that there was someone in the group who was feeding information towards Imrik, which scared me, and I didn't trust any of you except Aviana. So I stole the eye from Ayala and fucked off. He says as he
My
gets up.
fault. It was my fault that he found us. Sorry.
No. I think it was. It is actually like. Actually, no, he was not there, so he will remain silent. But can everyone roll me something to remember? Let's go.
I think they were already dead.
No, no,
It
no.
happened.
Yeah. That's why I'm asking for remembrance, which is gonna be no, not insight.
How would
First-
they remember if they were dead though?
I'm asking you to roll though, not
Oh,
them. I'm not gonna
me.
have them roll. I'm gonna
Oh.
ask everyone to roll, not
Why
the
wouldn't
players.
I remember it?
Because you just didn't
Might be
remember. what we
insight. I
talked
think
about.
that makes most sense.
Let's go with insight.
Okay.
It's not about remembering. I'm gonna give information. That
Well, my roll sucked.
I mean, you can always roll worse.
so OOC. If Morven and Aviana has any idea that what I'm about to share about like how they may have been found, you guys can go and share. Which Aviana already did, and she blames herself. But Morven, do you want to share anything before I tell everybody
Yeah?
about how you guys may have found? Go right ahead.
Alfarius killed me. While I was striking Imrik. I almost fucking had him.
So, everyone stopped everyone in the back.
it is Grobnak who actually remembers. Ariadne was seeing weird dreams. It was mentioned in High Rock. And in the end, while she was leaving, she's saying, like, my dreams, I fully understand what they mean now. Before she decided to join Emmerich.
Didn't roll it.
You're just like,
I
you're just
didn't
like,
know everyone was supposed to roll.
I'm sorry, I should have been clear.
Oh yeah, Grognak will pipe up and say, "Your dreams. It had something to do with your dreams, Aviana."
No, Ariadne. Ariadne,
Ariadne.
the one who betrayed you guys. She was basically saying, like, you know,
Oh,
Like-
sorry.
like you can put two to two together and say, like, Ariadne was also basically involved with Imbric in a weird way.
Yeah,
like-
I'm sorry, I misheard your name.
It's okay. It's okay.
But yeah, Grognak will pipe out dreams. Ariadne was talking about her dreams and how it makes sense now.
Bazook actually perks up and says, Ariadne, where is she?
Do I remember that she went with the thing before I tried to murder them both?
Yes, like everyone remembers every detail about what happened there. Like all of you remember the things you have seen. So
Ariadne betrayed us, went with Imric, and so did Alfarius.
Bazook just remains silent after that.
Unsurprising. Brinrun did tell me that. Ariadne was just interested in power.
The last moments, it seems that she was losing her mind.
Finibar says she was jealous of Aviana.
Is that enough reason to do what she did?
Jealousy makes people do weird things.
Jealous of what exactly?
Aviana is blessed by Talos in a weird way more than others. In a way different than majority of those who were blessed. She takes her sorcerers, she takes her magic directly from the god himself. Ariadne, being a individual who worships, she does take her powers through her belief. Vyra Aviana just simply has those powers.
Oh, Ariadne was jealous of Aviana, and then she wanted to have more power than Aviana, so she eventually tried to go for a higher person who can provide her that power. I don't think that I see the whole picture here. I think there is more, but I have no idea what happens exactly.
She was tricked. Those dreams.
I disagree. Says
I don't care.
Finibar. She was interested in
In that
fixing
case,
the world.
my answer remains the same. I don't care.
Because you may care or not care, but she was always a blind individual who had a huge hubris of fixing the world.
Hubris,
She-
you're one to talk. Go away. Get out. Walk away from us. We have nothing to do with you.
He's right though.
Doesn't matter. He betrayed us all, just as much as the others did.
Well, aren't we all here
Not
right now?
exactly.
With traitors and all.
There were individuals who wanted the eye or Daedric gods. I couldn't have allowed that.
He's not a traitor, he's just a fool.
Yeah,
I
whatever.
know why you did it, but you still turned your back away from us.
Avian, if your god told you to turn your back, would you turn your back on us? Or, them, because it seems you don't consider me from that group. So, please, do answer.
Oh, you lost that right. Oh, I don't need to answer you.
It's because you know the answer.
There's no point
go away.
anymore. We're all dead. We all
We
fought.
may be dead, but we still have to do something. We can't just stay here.
Yeah,
As it did.
I'm not about to be fuel for some wizard's playthings.
This place is certainly not Khajiit's final place, so if we get in, there should be a way out.
What?
Well, Khajiit is not planning to stay here, so if we got in here, there is certainly a way out that we can go out. This one, please.
But where is out exactly? We don't know that. We don't know where we'll end up.
Out of character question, because I forgot. Did Haradniel scream out for Herias Nora to help him by the end of that final battle?
He did.
Yes, but he didn't reply.
Yeah.
Because he couldn't hear it.
It wasn't about, like, he didn't reply. It was about he couldn't hear it, morally, just so you know. Like, your character can say, like, he didn't respond to me, which is, you can believe that I'm telling you that he didn't hear it.
I mean, I don't think I yelled. I was like humming a song dedicated to Hermes Mora. But
Well, you say he couldn't hear it, but we wouldn't know. He
Yeah,
wouldn't know.
yeah. You guys wouldn't know that your gods were not capable of hearing you.
My question is, did he say, Lucas, did you say Herias Nora's name at the final moments, or were you discreetly saying it?
I didn't say it, as I said. I was just humming a song dedicated to him. So he would
romantic.
listen. Well, since Finobar has already said it, I believe I don't have a point in hiding this anymore.
Imri called it out too.
I am indeed a servant of the Gardener of Men.
Oh, ow.
Sorry, guys. Give me a sec.
You okay, Saskia?
Yeah, I'm cool. Just the background noise was
Oh,
rather
right,
high
right.
pitched.
Why don't
which-
you ask your god for help then? If you are sure there is a way of escape.
If he's able to listen, I will. But I believe at least now I can tell you how I actually met Imrik, since Finobar seemed so interested in it when we were still alive. Or does it no longer matter to you?
He told me you were a servant of the Hermes Mora.
Imrik?
Finnebar nods. You acted like a Talmor spy. He gave me orders to basically infiltrate Skyrim to find the eye, and pardon, to find the eye, which may yet be caught by the Forsworn. Talmor were interested in the keeping the eye safe. I mean, the faction that I'm working for.
You were not very discreet, you know.
I was trying my best. The work for them as a, when you see an Eltner, it must be from Talmor, right?
No, it wasn't your race that made me suspicious. It was your conduct.
Conduct?
You were too touchy about being suspected. Then you went behind our backs to speak to the museum person. Everything added up. I knew you were the Griffin or whatever. I just couldn't prove it.
Even Talmor closed the eyes of Ariadne. Not Talmor, sorry. Talos closed the eyes of Ariadne. I was working for a righteous cause.
Well, the way I see it, if we are able to leave this place, there are two ways we might be able to handle the eye. The other ways are too dangerous. Firstly, we can destroy it, which is what Talos wants. I do not believe the other divines are strong enough to protect it. Even Oriel. They do not have the strength for it.
The Finnebar painfully says, not anymore. I use the last shard of Oriel to get the power that existed in the world.
And the other option is, as much as most of you might hate it, to give it to my master. The other Daedric princes are too chaotic, but mine is the god of wisdom, knowledge. He wouldn't want to hurt the world like the others.
You think this is the right time to speak of this? We need to get out of here first. This is not a priority.
This is a priority. We need to. Now that I can talk about this, I can try to make sure that everyone agrees on the same plan, so it won't have anyone backstabbing anyone anymore.
I want to destroy it.
There will be enough time for this. Now we
Ayala,
need to leave.
I agree with Morven, but there is also something I want to share. You are a servant of a god who I also have close relationship to. I am not Daedric God's servant, or I am not serving him, or it, though I made deals in the past to learn knowledge. The Daedric gods, or princes, they always compete against each other. Hermaeus Mora may be seen as a neutral god, but it is a god after all. It will use the eye for its own purpose, and that purpose is not going to benefit anyone, in my opinion.
It won't harm anyone. Not in Nern, at least.
I disagree.
We will destroy it. It's simple as that.
I don't think it will be that simple.
Gorognak is gonna cast Prestidigitation on his finger to make some sparklers to see if you can cast magic in this place.
No. You said that you can't cast anything.
Alas.
So let's find a way out.
What do we see around that area?
There is a black hole in the sky. There is like. Give me perception rolls. Let's go with perception rolls.
Man, what the fuck is with my rolls today?
14 is good. It's not, it's below average, but it's still good.
Hmm.
It's less than my passive perception.
I got a next one.
So like
Oh, yeah,
Pedraniel is
but you're
like,
not very perceptive.
Pedraniel is like, Ayala has a nice ass for her age.
Rip.
Morven and Dosar Genie and Aviana. So I'm gonna give you guys three different things. There is a castle below the black hole sees Morven. Aviana sees there are actually like weird bulbs of purple things that move around. Those are Genie lastly sees there's a dragon flying at the very, very distant, and like it looked like it protects something.
So it's not like flying around patrolling the area, but it's just hovering around some certain
Egg.
place.
Exactly. Let me check, guys, if my pizza arrived or not. I'll be right back. You can guys can talk among each other if need be, but tell me what you guys said, and I return.
Okay. I think Dosar will just point out that I think this might be the place that we will eventually want to go. Just point to the
Grognak
dragon.
will look to the direction he pointed at. Even in this land of the dead, there are dragons.
Well, this place certainly needs a protector, but this one is not sure if it's protecting a gate or something more valuable.
We need to see if there are others here. Maybe someone knows the area.
Valuable.
Um,
I'm back.
Welcome back. Dosarin just showed the dragon in the far away that we might just need to go there. And she just looks at Hadreniel and asks, does this one have any idea that what these things mean or do? And then show the purple blob something energy stuff just floating around.
The what?
I think
Purple orbs.
yep, purple orbs. We can see those, so
Do I have any idea of what the purple orbs are? Are they like the soul gems?
Amazon?
Ahmeton.
Oh. I think his pizza arrived.
Out of character, I
Yeah, I
think they're
think I'm sorry.
souls.
You're so right. OC, you're right. You're goddamn right, Christine.
I'm always
Be
right.
right back. No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
What did you say, by the way? I missed what you said about the orbs.
Souls. Out of character.
Oh,
In character, well, I don't know if Hadrani would know. But he
Yeah.
did have a pretty high roll on the first thing, so, you know. We'll wait and see, I guess.
Yeah, hopefully he knows what they are.
In the meantime, I'll try to kick on some rocks and fail because I'm incorporeal.
Mush. Mush. Can we touch those purple things
He's
that I
on.
saw?
He's going for the pizza.
Oh, Mush is also still away. God damn it. Yes. Well, you know, I'll be honest, just gonna walk up to one of those purple things and touch it when he returns. Blah. I don't care.
I think at the end of the scene we will have to like make a deal with the dragon or something. I don't know. We will fight it.
Or maybe
Go
we
for
truly
option
die.
Bone Dragon.
Well,
Let's
maybe
go for
we-
option Bone Dragon. Come on, guys. Big.
I'm the bard. I should take responsibility and I should try to bone the dragon.
How are you gonna bone the bone dragon?
Oh,
Poor
you.
Dulvanir. Ah,
Hey, the bard's gonna find a way to bone something. Just gotta figure it out.
well,
Let's
I
go
guess
back
you
to figure
can
out who
shove
got
the
there.
tip of its tail up your bum.
At least it will just physically, go through and not feel anything because we're incorporeal.
Yeah, but imagine then being revived and having pain in your ass.
You know, I hope you paused because
I
don't think
didn't.
anyone.
Oh my
Oh
god!
god.
Oh dear.
Are you
Okay, I'm
present?
pausing
Okay.
now. Where were we?
I was asking if I knew what the purple orbs were.
Oh yeah, we asked. Brennan.
What words?
Oh.
The orbs.
Those originally asked Hadrianil that about the orbs. Do you have any idea what these are?
You don't have any idea? I'm gonna say you may have guesses. They may be remnants of this reality, or just animals of this reality.
Well, you know, the only way to find out, I'm gonna touch him.
Please, let me go. As this runs away.
Hey, it's rude. The orb say that?
Yeah,
Talks.
or just bucks off.
She'll look at the others and says, it talks.
Can we hear it, by the way? Or
Everyone heard it. Like the Aviana went near it, touched the orb, and the orb was like, ah, ah.
Well, I think we can say that that's probably another soul that was trapped here.
So that is what we're gonna become if we stay here too long.
And let's
Basically
keep
what it
moving.
is.
Very likely. Yeah. Let's. Where do you suggest that we go first?
Middle?
There's a structure under this black thing in the sky, I suppose. I don't know what it is. Maybe there are others around. Maybe.
is the dragon hovering under the black hole in the sky or somewhere else?
Somewhere else.
Okay, okay.
I'm going to try to do something, although I'm pretty sure it won't work. But I just want to check. I'm going to try to use the tainted
Going-
knowledge thing to see if I can go to the apocrypha.
I'm really sorry. I kept rejecting you about that. I feel guilty about it, and no, you can't.
What? What? Yeah. What do you mean you kept rejecting me? I went there a lot of times.
Yeah, but like whenever it comes in a scene, I say no, you can't. It happened like the last 3 times, so I feel like bad about it.
I didn't even remember.
I'm not feeling bad about it anymore.
So many.
Grant! I mean, Grant!
So
Well,
Demonetized!
there's one very, very strange thing. While you guys are looking, the colors of this realm is quite you know, in your eyes. Even you guys look purple. And everything is like going towards purple. But there is one bright red dress at the distance.
And it's not me.
Pretty sure
Red
Morgan
what?
wouldn't wear a dress.
Red dress.
A bright
Dress.
red
Okay.
dress.
If I see it, I'll start walking towards it.
I'm going to try to approach Grognak before we talk with that
Mm-hmm.
dress thing. There is only one way which I could ask my master for help. And I'm not sure I could do it from here. I need to offer him a sacrifice.
Grognak will start laughing.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
I mean, there are plenty of souls here. We could offer him one, but I'm not sure if he would be able to reach it.
Then how exactly do you plan on killing a soul?
I don't know. I'm just saying this into suggestion that we find. Also, I wouldn't want to kill the soul, just send it to him. The sacrifice is to send the soul to him. Yeah. So half these steps are already taken here.
What should we do, Bazook? You are still technically the leader of a guild.
The Zook takes a deep breath. There is a lot of sadness in him. He just simply says, I don't know.
How far is this fiery dress thing?
The dress is like 25 meters away.
Okay, so I'll probably reach it quite fast because I'm walking towards it briskly.
You reach it close and like you have seen dresses like this in your old city, Kingsgrad, or which was the where the lady of the
Bravo.
fishing lady, the Bravo. You have seen these things like Bravo. It's not a Bosmer dress. So you're like trying to remember it, and it's like, ah, this is a Red Guard dress, but not the ones in Hammerfell. It's the ones in Imperial City, or in Empire. It doesn't have the color of this land, and it's those purple things were like coming near it, and they were like, when you come near it, they just run away.
I'm gonna speak to it.
Speak to whom?
To the red dress.
The red dress. You like say hello or whatever. The red dress doesn't respond back. It looks like a normal, simple dress. I try to talk to it. It doesn't respond. Says one of the souls.
I will try to touch it.
You do touch this thing, and it feels real, like very real. For some reason, it reminds you the reality of your old reality of the Nirn.
Can I put it
Yeah.
on?
Yes.
I will try. Actually, can I roll my wisdom to see if that's a good idea?
I don't think even if you like pass your wisdom, you don't know if it's a bad or a good idea. So it's totally up to you.
Well, I'll wear it. Whatever. What's the worst that could happen, right?
Nothing happens, but the soul says, "It reminds me of my past. It just appeared out of nowhere."
Can you show me the past?
No, it's hurting. I'm tired, but that
Maybe
dress,
the soul should wear it.
the dress appeared out of nowhere. There are many things appearing out of nowhere for some reason.
Like what things? Can you show me?
I can, 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 I can. It continues.
Show me, I'll follow you.
Another 25 meters away, there's a book.
I'll actually
It's-
run to it.
You run to it. You guys, everyone sees like Morven runs to something, and Finnebar actually follows her. Does
I'm
anyone
going to
follow
follow.
her?
Yeah.
Yeah, actually,
follow.
Dosta is the follows her.
It's totally a good thing to run off on your own in a place that you don't know. So yeah, no, let's follow.
Grognak will reluctantly follow.
What is Morvin doing? She'll ask when, Morvin approaches the book icon.
Is the book open or is it closed?
It is closed. Raniel, you know this book.
I'll open this book.
You, it's. Wait a second. That book used to be in the library.
In the Apocrypha?
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
I'm gonna, yeah, give it to Adrenial. I want to see what happens.
let me
I have a theory.
check.
Okay.
I'm
The
going to
book.
take it and try to read it.
The book is regarding to the the goblins and the goblin kingdoms and goblin chiefs. One of the imperial citizens basically were very interested in goblins, and he was a master thief who wrote a book about like the goblin society by basically using invisibility spell and watching goblins.
The
You just read
David
it,
Attenborough of our time, if you will.
It's like I can't remember this book. I just remember passing through it, but it was like one book. This was like one book that was an apocrypha. This was one of those books where like you can't find it in the Nern. Can't find this in Nern. You have to find this in apocrypha.
Hmm.
But it's here.
So Mush, I have a theory.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, there's things showing up of sort of everybody's past, right? So we need to find those things that are important to us.
You can
least
guess
that's
that. I'm not gonna say if this is true or not.
I mean, why would a red guard dress be part of my past?
It's not. You ran towards it.
Yeah.
But that spirit recognized it.
Um,
You just assumed it was for you. It's not.
if I had to guess, these are just things that Imric took for himself and sent them here to hide.
Is that book something important?
Well, I do remember that in our first days at the guild, we were handling goblins who were acting in a suspicious way, and this book is about goblins.
Oh, damn.
Sky opens, and a fireball lands at a distance.
I'm going to walk towards where it fell.
Walk?
Well, yeah, I'm not going to run like you. I'm not crazy.
Does the sky
run.
close after the fireball, by the way?
It very, very slowly closes. You see another realm
Yeah, I was going to ask that.
that like Gash looks like it has a red sky, bunch of metals holding a tower, and spikes coming out of the tower.
So that place doesn't ring a bell for me, I think.
It sounds like hell in a
Yeah.
different version.
Well, out of character, it kind of looks like, Mirror's Dagon
Oblivion.
in Oblivion. Well, Oblivion is not just one thing, it's all the realms of Oblivion, I think.
Well, would I be able to recognize what that is?
Everyone who read about the Nern's history, please roll me history.
I don't think I read it.
I'll roll
Did
it
I
and
read
see
about
what
that?
happens.
I have no idea if I read about that.
You were noble. You were taught about that.
I got a 14.
My man Grobnak is from Imperial City. He knows about that history, so he will roll for it as well.
I'm from there too, I rolled. I
I
got
don't
a
know why my
14.
rolls in this game are
You're
so
a piece of shit no one cares about. He's a spy. Of course, he read about it, but you didn't. But it's fine. You can roll, and those Argini you can roll as well.
Okay, then. What are we going to roll, by the way?
History,
Okay.
but you roll brawl.
Okay, I'm...
I'm better
Okay.
at that.
Well,
Like
yes, with pause, with medical pause.
pause.
Okay, so his realm is called the Deadlands, apparently.
Grobnak. 300 years ago, Mehrunes Dagon opened a bunch of fucking doors and wanted to invade Earth.
Nerd.
The Deadlands. Martin Septim, hero of the Empire, saved the world. And the Septim dynasty proved again that the Imperial Empire is the biggest dick. It has the biggest dick in the universe.
Well,
Aviana.
he was Dragonborn.
Aviana. A dragonborn
Yes.
Martin Septim, a man whose family was raised by the Nords. He saved the world because he closed the Oblivion Gate. And the Oblivion Gates were opening to the realm that's called the Deadlands, the realm of Mehrunes Dagon. And
Was
guess
he
what?
raised by Nords?
No, his family was raised by Nords. Martin, the Septim, the Talos was raised by Nords.
Yeah.
So,
Oh,
you
so
know,
we'll
like the
go
Martin.
that far back. Okay.
I mean, like Nords will try everything to make sure like they're kind of noted in the history stuff, and like they're like the Martin Septim was raised by the Nords, Aviana. Like, so that's why she was called like Martin Septim, who closed the guy who closed the Oblivion's gates. His ancestor was raised by the Nords, so he is proper lad. Because his ancestors was raised by the Nords. But still, like, he closed the gates that was opening to the Deadlands, and like, that shit looked like Deadlands, the land of Mehrunes Dagon.
I got a
That
14.
Problematic.
You
That-
remember that red means trouble. Red land is just like
Wow.
some shit with the Empire history. Red sky is just trouble.
I don't get why I rolled so low in this. I was supposed to have one of the highest ones, considering it's Daedric stuff.
I was
Nice
gonna
to
give
fuck
you.
up.
I was gonna give you advantage, but like you just learned how to feel like Saskia today.
Usually my rolls as
That's
Hadrena
fair.
are not that great.
Maybe he didn't notice the thing before the sky closed.
I mean, I did get a nat 1 on the perception.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway,
That
I'm gonna
portal.
run towards the place where the fireball
I'm going
landed.
to have to be right back.
Okay. Should we
Grognak,
continue?
Uh,
Go on, Grobnak.
can wait for the Lucas to go get back.
Go right ahead. We will tell him what happened. We don't have a lot of time,
Alright.
so let's be fast.
Grognak, while walking towards with everybody, he will point at where the portal was and say, "That sure looked like the description of Marin's Dagon's Oblivion realm from the history books."
For those who is everyone actually, the realm of Mehrunes Dagon is a scary idea. Just so you know.
Wait, here in the sky is scary.
If what you're saying is what I think, maybe we're already too late. Maybe he already started.
What do you mean? Says Bazook.
Maybe he already starting picking out its lord, its prince. And this is what remains. That was his goal, wasn't it? I wounded him, but I don't think that would stall him that much.
With all due respect, Morgan, I refuse to believe there is no hope, says Bazook.
I didn't say there is no hope. What I'm saying is that we have to make peace with the possibility that we might not be able to save everything.
We'll see that when we get there. Let's continue.
We walk to the fireball.
You guys are got coming close to the dragon. As you guys
Oh.
are like reaching to the fireball. At the distance, can everyone roll me, like I say at the distance, no, not at the distance, can everyone roll me just perception? And let's see if people will get things.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
As usual,
Do I
it
get
can always
advantage
be worse.
because I'm extra sharp?
Hmm, no.
I don't understand how this dice works in the end, so I have no idea. Fine.
Like,
Gromnak, that dragon is fighting something. That looks like a fire weirdo. What the fuck is that?
I point that out to everyone.
what is he fighting?
A fire.
Fire Daedra.
Something.
Oh.
Oh. So let's go watch because we cannot be burned, right? And then Dostorizn goes first.
We don't
Towards
know
the
what we
place.
can or can't do.
Well, the worst thing that happens will be that we cease to exist. No? So, anything is better than just being in here like this. That over there might be the key to our salvation.
Grognak will shake his head, but will follow her anyway.
Out of character, is this fiery thing the fireball that shot down, or
No, the fire. No, that's not. That's not it. This dude just
Okay,
appeared out of
okay.
that fireball just appeared from the sky. As you guys are like going, you guys see a body, and like it's the body of Brindran.
I'll go
It's-
to it.
It's corporeal as you guys are, but like let's wait for my man Advaniel for it. So please pause it and let's wait until Advaniel arrives. Basically, what happened is you guys saw the dragon fighting a red Daedra, like a fire Daedra, and like at a distance, and then you guys saw the body of Brindran, the corporeal body of Brindran.
Incorporeal.
Incorporeal, yes. Thank you.
Oh, so is she alive? I mean,
No,
alive. I mean, is she like us or is she?
She
like us.
like you guys. like you did.
Okay.
But she's still sleeping.
Do I have to make this perception roll everyone was making?
It was to see the, dragon, but the Grobnak pointed out, so you're
Okay.
fine.
Yeah, and I was going towards Brynrun when we paused, so.
I'm going to go to Brynrun as well.
The,
Because I ended up bringing her into to the situation. Should be at least a bit responsible.
Hindsight 2020.
she like just kind of like perks up and like gets back from you guys as in like, like a scared look on her face, and she's just and she's like looking at it, like trying to touch her chest, and like her hand goes through her chest, and she's like, "Oh my god, no!"
I'm sorry, Brynrun.
Where I am. This is not the where Keen was supposed to bring me. I was literally about to say Valhalla, so
Sovngarde.
oh, this is not Somagard.
Yes, Imrik absorbed your soul.
That's not helping, Hadrianiel.
I'm not trying to help, I'm saying the truth.
The
We'll,
bitch killed me.
we're trying to find a way out. Get up.
Well, what happened to Ariadne? She looked different. She killed me.
Well,
She did. Well, you said it yourself, she was power hungry. She joined Imrik, and apparently she killed you.
The cursing starts. It doesn't end until someone stops her. But she is getting up. There's like a lot of whores and bitches and
is that what dropped from the fireball?
I didn't see it. The dragon is devouring the fire data.
Yeah, I want to go to whatever was dropped from the fireball.
The,
I am sorry, Brynrun.
so sorry for what, Raniel?
Well, I'm the one who called you to this, to your death.
Wait, this cunt is here? As she kind of looks at Finnebar. I thought this motherfucker betrayed you guys.
It's complicated.
Fuck you, bitch. Says
And since we're all talking about revelations, I don't believe you heard it before, but I work for Hermeus Mora.
Yeah, now is the right time for this.
Well, there are worse ones.
No, there literally aren't.
It
Okay,
doesn't matter.
is there any
go.
motherfucker here serves a Daedric god? Raise a hand. Says Finnebar. He doesn't say Finna motherfucker, but he says, like, is there anyone who's serving a Daedric god? Raise a hand, let's know it now, ignore it until we saw this shit, and then deal among each other if we want to.
I mean, I don't think I have to raise my hand, I just said it.
Yeah.
What does it have to do with the situation?
I mean, Daedric gods wants you to give the eye to them, so you would at least know.
This
Yeah,
one believes
Morwen
that-
is kind of squinty eyeing everyone except, the ones she knows. So pretty much Grognak and Dosargini.
She's
This
not raising
one?
her hand either, so.
Aviana, we know you worship Moloch Bel, so you don't even need to.
Obviously.
This one thinks that we should focus on getting up before just pointing fingers at the others because we are all technically dead.
If you are scared that people will judge you for your choices, I don't think you have to be.
Ajit thinks that he has nothing to prove, but even if This one says that certain things you want to hear, there is no certainty that you will believe her.
You're a bit too defensive. That's enough of a confirmation.
No. This one is not defensive. This one thinks we should focus more on getting out because everyone is looking at the Khajiit. And we know why they look at Khajiit. This one doesn't like those
Well,
groups.
I'm
no
also
one
looking
would
at
be
the
looking
orc.
at you if you weren't, uh, defending yourself without any reason. As I said,
She has a
not
reason.
reason for judgment. I don't care.
Bazooka actually says she has a reason to be weirded out because Morgan is just staring at her and Grobnak. Let's focus on the mission. She is right.
Giggity.
This one thanks Bazooka for being voice of reason.
Yeah, thanks.
I still would.
So
not
where are we
suggest
going?
we
The
go-
dragon or the castle?
I suggest we do not go to the dragon, considering we are defenseless.
We should go see what drops from the sky.
We're just
Bazook,
Yes, Raniel?
I wanted to tell you this before, but I wasn't able to.
I understand some things. I don't understand your choices, but I am not going to judge it. I'm sorry for hitting you.
I understand.
If we're done mopping, can we keep moving?
Yes.
Bazooka like gives a look to Morven, as in like, don't try me.
What you gonna do?
I don't know. I don't know.
Stare at you to death.
But he gives a stare, like let me have this moment. Shut up, type of thing.
Well, I'm working so that this motherfucker can have a lot more moments if he wants to.
You guys like have a hard time trying to find where the fireball lands. Just all the place looks the fucking same. But like there was this one weird individual that is at the distance, and she it looks like a she, and she is walking.
Can we make out the race? Like, is it a humanoid or a Khajiit or...
Your voice is really low. I can barely hear
Yeah.
anything you're saying.
My voice?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I don't think I can speak louder. I will try to speak louder, but the
Yeah.
microphone on this headset is...
Yeah,
I think
I
just
already
die.
have you at 200% and it's still low as fuck.
And I have all my settings at highest, but maybe I'm talking too low, or the microphone in this
Yeah,
headset is...
now it's better.
high.
Keep this decibelage.
Okay, I will just talk loud, okay? I forgot what I said.
I mean, I can't help. I wasn't hearing.
Oh, okay. I was asking that if this female person is... can we make out the race of that person?
She looks like what Aviana should have been, but not, which is a Nord.
Mhm.
Saskia, why you're not laughing?
Is it supposed to be funny? Then I'll laugh.
It was. She's tall. She's wearing this like very weird type of armor, and she doesn't look incorporeal. She ignores you guys as she walks like close to you and just continue walking.
what does she look like?
Okay, I'll show you what she looks like.
That she has like a solid body or just like us?
No, she has a solid body, and um, weirdly,
Okay.
she has very cool eyes.
Cool.
Yeah, like this eyes in the image channel.
Oh, okay.
Why are you putting them in the image and not the scene one?
Ah.
Oh god.
Okay. Oh, see, I am just scared. I know we should move away from her, but
No, I'll
the
walk
police
right
doesn't help.
towards her. Because she's solid. So if she's solid, she knows shit probably. So I
Yeah,
will
yeah, that's
yeah.
Dostoevsky's reasoning too, but everything in my mind says, don't go near her.
I like I can't let my out of character self affect my character, so I'll just walk to her.
Hmm.
We should do the same.
She turns, cocks her head to the side, shows her teeth in an intimidating way. She has fangs.
Yeah, figured.
Hello.
What do you want, Bosmer?
Well, for one, you are different. You're a
Yes.
vampire.
It's because I'm not dead.
And we ended up here under very strange circumstances. Perhaps you would be willing to help us.
She gives it a look like she heard this like 10,000 times.
Would you be willing to listen? We have a pretty interesting story to tell.
I have one really interesting question that I want to ask, other than I don't think you can tell me anything that I haven't heard before. What is that? She shows the book in Hadrian's hand. And the red dress you're wearing.
Well, we're not exactly sure. They just appeared out of nowhere.
It's
Nothing.
a book and a dress.
Thank you for pointing the obvious, Altmer.
This book was taken from the Apocrypha.
There can't be any ways from Apocrypha to here. Anything that dies in Apocrypha goes to Hermaeus Mora.
Well, there has been some changes to the world. I believe we do have things to tell you that you haven't heard before.
The Bosmer Ayala comes in front as well and she bows. Just a second. The OOC, I think Volhikar was their surname, right?
What?
Volhikar. Volhikar.
Yeah, what about it?
Was it their surname?
I think that was their clan. I don't think they have surnames.
Okay. She says, "Daughter of the Cold Harbor, we bring bad news. Please, listen to us." When she's heard the name Daughter of Cold Harbor, her eyes kind of narrows and her red eyes looks at the group one by one. And she actually takes the book from Reniel's hand, which takes no effort for her. Just like punk, she takes it. Don't waste my time with some stupid knowledge. Just tell me, where did this come from? And maybe I may give you some answers.
We don't know where this came from. We can tell you where we came from and how. and why you should be worried.
The sky turns open again, and like this time, a tree falls out, like a live tree. She just takes a deep breath in surprise. Who is doing this?
I have a have a very I have a guess. Say.
There is a man named Dimrick who no longer is a man, for he has kind of become a god. His goal is to destroy all Daedric princes and thus end the world. If he succeeds, well, everything ends. And it seems that he has started. We try to stop him.
What is the race of this Imbric?
He is an Altmer.
She
Originally.
was an Altners. She takes a deep breath. No Nord among you except one. And then she turns again towards everyone. There's a castle far, far away. Don't let the soulless ones find you. Those are the ones who's wearing armor and black faces with weird eyes. They will eat you and hunt you, so you need to be sneaky. Or run away from them. And when you go to the castle, find a way to make sure that the river works as it's intended. Once the river works, you will be able to speak with the lords of the land. Ideal masters, they're called.
A river.
What did you say, Bossman?
You said there was a river that you have to make work.
Yes.
You would
What
happen
are
to know how.
What are these ideal masters exactly?
Powerful necromancers who rules this land. Their origins are not known by me or anyone else that I know. I was their prisoner once until I was saved by someone, lover of my daughter. The, can people roll me... No, Morven, can you roll me perception?
Perception or insight?
Insight, let's go with insight.
Got a 19. Or a 27 if you're generous.
You were sitting in front of a woman that really looked like this person. At Windhelm.
I did know her name, right?
Sarana, yes.
Is Sarana your daughter?
Ah, how do you know the name of my daughter?
I sat beside her in a feast.
Well, Sarana always enjoyed feasts. Except
Yes.
weddings.
Well, she is court wizard in Helgen now.
Yes. I do things while she is not there. Lead our clan, I mean. And if you ever want to be trolls, come to my castle. If you survive, I mean. Now I will return and inform others. So, have fun trying to find a way to start the river.
Well, thank you for your help, for what it's worth.
Thank you for your information.
Oosh.
What?
Sure. I was wondering, does my family know her family? Does my clan know her clan? However,
Like, here is the thing. Like, the reason that you don't know is like these are like a very old vampire families. She said clan. You know that you don't know. Like, you heard there was a court wizard called Serana, but like you don't know a lot about her. She, for your knowledge, she was not a vampire. Which actually she didn't say she was a vampire, but you know she said my daughter.
Well, she showed her fangs.
yeah.
No. Like she said my daughter. She didn't say my daughter is a vampire. But also like
but she showed her fangs.
yes,
That doesn't mean that her daughter is a vampire, though.
yeah. It doesn't mean her daughter is a vampire. But one weird thing is like Helgen's court wizard's mother being a vampire is a huge faux pas. Not a faux pas, but like it's like, ah yeah, king wants your head now type of deal.
I mean... Yeah, but I know that Serana is a vampire. Finubar knows that Serana is a vampire.
Yes, Flidobar knows. And he hates the fact that you guys are talking to a vampire right now, but he doesn't say anything because, he doesn't have anything else to do.
Or anything else to say for that matter.
Yeah.
Not that I'm complaining, but do you not have anything else to say about how to start the river?
It always starts differently. I never been able to do it myself. So I'm not sorry, but I just simply want to say that I don't know, because I don't know.
Do you think maybe the dragon there knows?
I don't think it has a talking mode. It was being, it was lied by someone at saying V ever since.
Let's head to the castle then.
Yes. And let's be very, very cautious.
Can everyone roll me sneak when they go, but please, my man, continue. I cut you off, I apologize.
Did the lady leave already?
She did.
Oh, crap.
But if you want to ask, just go right ahead.
Gognak is gonna ask, can things attack us? As in, will we take damage if we get attacked by anything in this realm?
Yes, you can. Soulless ones will eat you alive and make you very tired, then more tired, and hunt you until you turn into a bubble like this. She shows a bubble in her hands open, and she kind of like eats the soul. Like the bubble doesn't exist anymore. Like like remember like Gul'dan in Warcraft movie, how the orc eats a soul with her hands, like the soul comes to his hands.
Mm-hmm.
That type of thing.
Is there a way for us to learn how to defend ourselves while in this spawn or in this pocket dimension?
I don't think there was a way. I would just say avoid those and pray to whatever you're praying.
Is there a way to contact other realms from here?
I don't think so.
You don't know, or you never tried? Or you tried and failed?
I can't bend reality on them.
Can't what?
I can't bend reality on a whim.
Just a second, people are yelling too much.
Question.
Yes, sir.
Do our bonuses from the clothing we have still apply on our stealths?
No. Actually, I'm not gonna like make you guys fucking.
Thank you.
It's very weird. Like I know some of you get like automatic bonuses, so let's just keep it that way.
All of
Like that.
us get.
Not 20.
Mm-hmm.
All
I know,
of
I-
us
I
get.
know.
You know. Well, even my stealth roll was shit.
What do you
And
mean it's a fucking 20?
well, yeah, fuck you, Grognak. Fuck you very much.
I mean, at least
I also
They-
don't
they
see
went-
why you're complaining, but you know.
Because I have a plus 10, that's why I'm complaining.
Oh,
I mean, it's still a 22.
But
Doesn't
yeah, I
matter if
know.
you roll-
Ah.
But it could have been a 30.
As the woman
Oh.
leaves, she says, "Remember, adventurers, it is only when you fall that you can learn whether you can fly."
I mean,
Can I
pretty
fly?
sure I already knew how to fly before.
Jesus. This mug motherfucker.
As you guys try to start sneaking, Grobnak finds a way to be like, okay, if I don't move and act like a bush and become a bush, and he just stops and he bends the reality for a second and then sees like a bush, but only in his mind while he's just super sneaky. Morven is just like super sneaky as always. Dosert Genie is like,
Doesn't get
I don't
Mm.
feel like it.
it's like 23 is good, you know. You guys have advantages.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But there's this two motherfucker here who's like, man, I'm so fucking tall. Which is, you know, Hadraniel and Aviana. Alchemists are like not having it today. They're like, like the bending your, you know, waist is just too much for Aviana today. Like the dress is just feeling weird and everything is like fucking crazy in the soul care.
I
It's
told
all
you,
about
Adriana, you should
moving-
have practiced bending over.
It's all about moving with the environment. I'm an Altmer. I don't move with the environment. The environment should move with me.
I agree.
fair.
Well, good luck with that.
So like, you guys like see something like this coming after your ass. It's like, it's a very weird voice, like in a language that you guys don't understand, and it's coming after Aviana and Hadraniel.
Oh shit.
Well, you better run.
Doesn't look like we have much options, huh?
I don't think you guys have much options. Yeah, go right ahead and roll me athletics.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm really good at, luckily.
Can it
Oh.
be acrobatics?
The -1. I roll a 17.
I am
Fuck
really
off.
sorry, but like athletics is the one that where you run.
Oh, maybe he backflips away.
I mean, you guys are good. You guys are like running away from it, and it's just like,
Wow. I like
It's
that
like-
zero roll.
yeah, I like it as you roll as well. But like, basically, like you guys run for your dear life, and like, like, it works. But like, you guys are terrified. That thing looked terrifying. And it just says, "I will find you later" in its own language that you guys don't understand.
It's fine, I'll just hide behind Hadraniel.
Yeah, Hadraniel hides behind a bush and you hide behind, you know,
A big bush.
Hadraniel, big bush, his ass.
That's a big bush.
Yes, not so
I
much.
don't, I don't, I don't, I don't think like the
Don't think so.
Altmers are hairy. Hairy
No,
butt
they're-
is just imperfection, and
No, they're
Adrenio,
not hairy.
I agree. But I bet Grobnak is a hairy butt, and those are Jimmy, of course. Like, those
Yeah,
are Jimmy.
Grognak most
hairy butt.
definitely has a hairy butt.
I mean,
I mean,
she's
come on,
probably
you've seen
proud of
everyone's
her.
butt.
Check bad. His butt.
Finally, you guys like walk towards the castle.
Finubar's butt is nice.
Butt is better.
What?
But my butt is better.
Well, my butt is best.
Mm.
What? Are you disagreeing with that statement?
I deny that statement and continue the game and say this is the castle you guys find yourself in front of. There's a river that is close, and you know, like those windmills that is like very close to the rivers. There's one.
You mean watermills?
A watermill.
Okay.
And there's like this purple water is going, but it's like very, very slow. The purple water is like this, it's like shine in it,
Could
but it's
I...
like very, very old, and it's like you guys don't even hear the voices of those like purple things anymore.
Okay, so could I inspect the mill's mechanism?
Completely.
Okay.
I will
Boink.
try.
Oh, fuck my life today. Well, someone else
Yeah.
must do it, because I apparently... I haven't seen a mill before in my life, so... At least I pointed you in the right direction.
So, Ginny, you were saying
Those will check the river probably from closer. I was saying, but
you hear like very weak whispers.
I rolled investigation, but I don't think it's. Maybe it's okay.
It's okay.
And the windmill isn't. Pardon, the watermill is. It's just not working. The water isn't strong enough to make it work.
Can I understand whispers coming from water, or they are in other language, or are they like really low whispers?
They're very, very low whispers. There is nothing to understand from them, and like when you put your mind into it and like try your best, you're damn to. It simply says like, "I don't want to die."
Well, I think
What-
I have an idea. Let's try to bring souls here so that they can act as water.
We
Those
can't-
will point. Oh, sorry. Okay.
Finnebar just says we can't touch anything.
Is there a way to call them over? Wait. I think I will remove the dress I was wearing because souls were coming to it, and I will drop it in the water.
You drop a soul to the water, and it's like, "What are you doing? No, no, no!" It's a very like a, shaky voice, but it falls to the water, and then it just like gets out of the water and fucks off.
So much for that.
What else do?
But John, does it seem like... Go on.
Grobnak, you were saying?
I'm just wondering else do we see around the area?
Entrance of the castle, and because of your investigation roll, and you actually like go look at the entrance, you do see like the way this shit opens is that it needs this watermill to work so the door can open.
Question. If we just manually move the mill, will that do anything?
You can try.
We can't touch anything.
Yeah.
The woman
Actually,
Ayala
Right.
says, go on, Saskia.
no. Go ahead, please.
I think it needs a soul for it to move. We don't have any soul that we can put because they just fuck off.
Yes, we have.
Bazook says, yes, we do.
We do what?
What I said. Is my headset cutting off or something?
You do,
No.
you do. Just repeat
Okay.
it. Bazook just simply repeated
Oh.
what you said.
It's like every time I try to speak, either I interrupt someone else or I just can't get through. So I've
Go
heard
ahead.
that I had mic issues before. So
Go on talking.
No.
Bazook simply repeated what you said.
Okay, no, that's all.
Dostoevsky will look at both Aviana and Bazuk like, do we really have souls at our disposal that I am not aware, or are we going to sacrifice each other, kind of? Am I hearing right, kind of look? Practically.
Or would we need to sacrifice that soul?
I don't think it will do with part of the soul, says the Ayala.
Where?
Look at this, as he points out to like a very small purple beams. It's souls running around, and the very, very, very tiny small beings that is in the water. These are hunted by the soulless ones, as the woman said. Their soul were reaped and reaped and reaped, and we're fresh.
Ajit doesn't understand.
Oh, I didn't
Khajiit-
quite. Did I
Bazook's-
know that?
Khajiit does not need to understand.
I don't like the idea, but any volunteers?
Do it.
No, you won't, says Bazook. I will.
Oh,
Every time.
Wait, what happened? I was getting annoyed by my family here, so I couldn't really pay attention to what happened.
Oh, damn.
We're sacrificing one.
So,
To the
let's
river.
vote. Do they want to sacrifice? Does the group want to sacrifice Bazook? Put it to a vote now. Voices.
shut up, Aviana.
I don't think we want to sacrifice anyone.
You are young, and you need to save your nephew. You want your nephew to be, I don't know, a prisoner of Emmerich? I didn't see him here.
And you, Bazook, you're younger than many of us.
It doesn't matter. What matters is that there's a dude who corrupted us and made us enemies among each other, and now he wants to destroy the world. Some of us just, worships Hermaeus Mora, and some of you were just new, and some of you just wants to help. And it's my responsibility because I was the second in command, and I couldn't see every Adnese fall.
You're the leader of this group. You. This group needs. So many, already too many of us who are at odds with each other.
What is Finnebar doing, by the way? How does he look?
He looks sad.
Sad. But he won't sacrifice himself.
No. I love how you judge him based on things that you wouldn't do. Like,
Well, it's
I mean,
different.
come
The
on,
difference
he
is
killed
that he
himself.
betrayed everyone. I didn't betray everyone despite what I believe in, which is different. I'd have expected him to do that, at least to redeem himself, but no, not even that.
You just want to hate him, don't you?
No, I don't want to hate him. I want to find a reason to start liking him a bit at least.
I think they
Well,
will
he has
find
a nice
common
ass.
ground. But
Anyway,
the Bazook says, all I ask is to make sure to defeat this asshole who brought us here.
Bazook, you're a good man. Nern would not be the same without you.
Bazook smiles, and he just says,
Amachan, is there like a place where it's very obvious that that's where, the soul sacrificing needs to be taking place?
if you're gonna go there, Saskia, just do it, but like you will lose your character.
No.
Okay. Like they can't hold you, so go right ahead.
Yeah, but we can shout her into submission.
Yeah.
Maybe.
So what's
Like-
what she's gonna do?
She's gonna make her way over there.
Aviana, stop. You're not gonna get the easy way out of this.
Bazooka is. Just gonna sacrifice him.
He did not cause any of this. He does not need to deal with the consequences or have a responsibility. You, on the other hand, had a big part to play. You have to make this right. You will not take the
Grognak
easy way out.
Grognak is gonna look annoyed at them and is gonna go to where Aviana was going and touch it.
Damn it, Bullet, every fucking time.
I mean, you guys, as I said, can try to stop them.
We can't physically stop them.
No, but
I mean, I can literally stand in the way.
he can get past through you.
Well, I said my piece. Is he unaffected by my harshness? Saskia,
Sorry?
you didn't hear what I was saying?
Yeah.
Mm.
Ugh.
Mm.
So Aviana will just look at Morin and is like, "Do you really think I want to stay around a group that will continuously hate me? Like you do?"
Nobody hates you. We just hope
This is
that
the
you'll
best
start
way to
learning.
make it. This is the best way to make it right, and this is the
No,
way
it
to
is
go.
not.
No, it's basically you quitting like you wanted to quit, says Finnabar. From the day one, you wanted to quit. From the day one, you wanted to go back to your family. and this is the way you want to do it again, same with you, Grobnak. You two want to quit. But the Morven is right. We need to make this right. I made so many mistakes, and I want to go back and make them right.
We can't
Hey,
run
Africa,
from these
can I-
guys.
Can I PM you something?
Go right ahead.
Jit wonders if there is a way that we don't need to sacrifice one person, but maybe, just maybe, we may just sacrifice small parts of us, each of us, so we will not lose anyone. If there is a sacrifice that's necessary.
And what if we do that and then we're not no longer how we're supposed to be? Who knows what part of us we're losing?
Well,
Grognak is going to walk towards them and look at everyone and say, I fought, I've lost, it's time to rest.
what is with this?
His soul is very slowly starts to disintegrate as like he turns into a water, and the watermill is very like slowly starting to move, and the Grobnak that you guys know doesn't exist anymore, as is just turns into a pool of water.
Before I turn into a fucking windmill ghost, can I look at Finnebar and tell him,
It was
remember,
me. I want you to know I started the war. Like, go right ahead. Give me that. Give me that.
I don't want to go, Mr. Stark.
No. He will look at him and say, remember what you said you were going to do before you stabbed me. Make this right.
I will, Grubnak. For you. In the mistakes I have done for you. The mistakes I have done to you.
Not for me. He points at her and then he disappears.
Her
He
who?
points at Aviana.
Shots fired.
Is he gonna
God
admit
damn
that?
it! Why you make me cry? Fuck!
Is he gonna admit the war thing? By the way, I am very curious.
The what?
The
But he
war.
started the war.
He started the
Yeah.
war.
He'll also say that I know you saw me that night. I am sorry.
We all make mistakes.
But
There
what
is-
is this?
There's nothing to forgive. There's nothing to be sorry, brother. You worked for an empire who doesn't care about. I hope they will remember your sacrifice and hard work.
My sin should not be remembered, Griffin. I should be vilified.
I hope we can stop the mistake.
And it's just gonna go and do it now.
And he like very slowly disintegrates
I think
into
we're
1,000
missing
pieces.
some vital parts here. What just happened?
The Finnabar is crying. Like there's like this manly tears. So does Bazook because his loved one is now gone.
In a
And
bar?
he assassinated the ambassador.
What ambassador? What-
The Empire's ambassador.
Are you saying that
Yes.
all this
He was an Imperial spy.
You knew.
Yes. Imric told me.
Doesn't matter.
Any more spies around here, just so we know?
No, there isn't. He gives you a look. You still didn't say it.
Say what? I'm not a spy, though.
I
And
know what
Imric
you
did.
are.
And
That's true, that's true.
Imric already called it out, so I have no reason to,
Yeah, true.
you know.
The Aviana is crying, is she? Saskia?
Oh my god, Saskia!
Saskia, we can't
Oh, I
hear you.
am. Fuck off.
But like, does
Fuck
the
off.
does the Aviana cries?
Oh,
Probably.
there's the Saskia cries.
If Saskia cries, Aviana is like.
Fuck
Is like
this
a-
bitch. He started
yeah.
the war.
But the door of the castle opens. The Bazook says, "Maybe we should go there."
Let's hope these ideal masters are reasonable.
They are necromancers. That in mind.
Any deals with necromancers are a bad one. Also keep that in mind. Says Ayala.
We don't have many choices,
We don't.
so whatever it takes.
Bazook very slowly leads the group towards the place. And in the castle, there's literally nothingness. Except a thing that looks like a throne and a stone. Like a purple stone, a big purple stone, that is flying. As you guys
So,
approach, what's Aviana gonna do?
take it. We have to touch that stone.
You approach towards the stone, and the stone actually does talk. Who enters this realm? What does the souls wants from the master of the universe?
We want to leave.
I'm gonna raise a hand.
You raise a hand, and like you feel like a consciousness kind of like looking at you, and that like that red dress is like ripped.
I don't wear the dress anymore.
Oh, okay.
I was just raising a hand as in to get permission to speak.
Go on.
We seek for a chance to save this realm and all others. For what is happening out there means the end of everything, including you.
What is happening out there?
A man has harnessed power enough to become a god and seeks to destroy every Daedric prince, and with it the rest of the world, and anything beyond. He's
I am
blind
not a
with
Daedric
power.
prince. We are not a Daedric princess. I am not a Daedric prince.
No, but when the whole world and everything in it is destroyed, so will your realm. Potentially. Would you risk it?
Your realm is already being affected by it. Haven't you seen the sky opening and things falling? A Daedra fell not too long ago.
A proof! Show me a proof.
I'm just going to point at Morwen's dress.
But I don't wear the dress, I threw it in the fucking river! Pay fucking
Why?
attention! Because it,
Why did you do
because
that?
it was
You have the-
attracting souls!
You have a book that the Valeria gave it back to you.
Oh, she gave it back. Okay.
Mhm.
I'm going to show the book.
The book very like slowly starts to burn in this like purple flame as the obviously the wise ideal master gets angry and the realm starts to shake. It is again a bit of scary emotion, scary feeling of this stone being fucking pissed. What's his name?
Imric of Eleanor.
Imric of Alinor.
Yes.
And you all promise that you will see it to the end, that the Imric can't hurt my realm anymore?
Came close before. Can't wait to see it through.
I cannot promise that we'll send him to you when he's dead. But I can assure you that we'll do what we can to kill him and stop this madness.
I can offer power, but that is another thing. I can send you back with the promise of my realm being saved by Imric. I can promise power to anyone who touches me. And becomes my agent. Or ours. Simply killing him. Or ending him, or just a second, I forgot what I was about to say. Bearing my mark in the realm of Nirn.
His soul is claimed already.
Again, killing him or bearing my mark.
I do vow to kill him.
You want to bear the mark?
No, I do not. I cannot.
You don't know the power you refuse. It may help defeating him.
And what if it interferes with what has already been tested?
What is tested?
I was given a blade that has been blessed by the Night Mother. A blade that is able to end him. And I did wound him before I was betrayed. I will reclaim that blade and finish what I started.
Our powers will not go against the blade.
So what powers are you promising?
The mark of the ideal masters.
And what does it do?
It makes one dabble in powers of necromancy that others can't even dream. You, daughter of Talos,
Yes.
do you wish to save your family? You, one who helps the gardener, don't you want the mark? Don't you want to achieve secrets that is kept by the dead?
A man cannot serve two masters without betraying one.
We're not asking you to betray your masters, we're asking you to bear our mark.
I have an out of character question.
What's up?
Would this feel that taking this mark would go against my beliefs or my allegiance to the Brotherhood, or is it something completely irrelevant?
It's like you don't know. That is the problem. They offer power related to necromancy, which is a power that is like very
Iffy.
scary. Like the power of the death, power over death is like something that a lot of people are fucking scared of. When it comes to, there's like one school of magic in Nairn that people are fucking afraid of, and it's not destruction.
Yeah.
Destruction mages are terrifying, but the necromancy is way more terrifying.
Here's the thing though. My foremost and pretty much my only one goal at the moment is to kill Imric. If that helps me fulfill my contract, I don't know, I'm considering it.
Hmm? What does Adraniel, Aviana, and Dosargini thinks? They can take this offer. He's not offering to the one person. He's offering to all of them.
Well, Hadriano doesn't want to betray Hermeus more. He's not even considering it. Although
Okay.
the power is tempting, he is really loyal to Hermeus more. He's not going to take it.
I think I will.
I just am not sure about the context here because this is just a entity or something that is offering us the secrets of necromancy and just being a part of them, kind of, right?
He basically says, "You will bear my mark, or serve me, and I will give you the gift of the ideal masters."
I
Okay.
have a question
Did we
for
get-
you.
Just a second. Let's Valandra finish. Valandra, what's up?
Did we have a name, by the way? Because I got disconnected a couple of times. I'm not sure if I missed something. If it said,
What name?
I mean, this entity, this
Ideal master. Ideal masters. He keeps
Oh,
speaking
okay.
like I, and then says we.
Okay.
Aviana. Saskia, we can't hear you.
No.
Saskia.
It's weird.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
Hello?
Now we
Yeah?
can.
It's weird. See, I know there's something wrong with my mic. It's annoying. No, she won't. She's not gonna.
I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Is this mark permanent?
Yes.
Is there a way for you to give me the mark until Imric is dead, and then remove it along with any power coming from it?
Is anyone talking?
Yes.
Then if that is what we agree on, I will take your mark. And see that
Then-
Imric is dead.
Then touch the stone.
Oh jeez, oh that's the stone. Bzz, 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 bzz.
Or, yeah, and I will say more when I advise you not to do this. Ultimately, your choice. But
I'll do
Yes, if I were
anything
you.
to see Imric dead.
You already have the power to do it.
goody.
Yes, it
You
seemed
said
I
it
did.
before.
And what happened?
Now we
Your
won't
choice,
have to
but-
hide it. We won't have to hide our allegiances.
This is not about hiding.
We can ask for help now, without fear.
I never feared asking for help, but this is not how this works. I am the instrument. I am the weapon. I'm not relying on any god.
You're relying on an entity that you don't know anything about.
And as soon as Imrik dies, any power coming from it will return to it.
And more
No,
than
that's-
guarantee that is the truth and that will happen in the end.
Says that they're not deceiving you in some way. Yala just said that you need to be careful about.
I'm
take
gonna
deals
roll an
with.
insight then.
I don't think you can read an insight to a stone who
Well-
talks to you.
Well, yeah, but maybe I can get some, inspiration. Is he telling the truth? Is he fucking with me? I don't know.
You're not getting this. This you don't have any way to know this. I'm really sorry. It's a hard choice. I know it's supposed to be a hard choice. But like, there's one weird thing. Like, I do want you to take this power because I like fucking with you, but also giving you a huge power boost will be fun.
Yeah, but I don't want it to be permanent.
Yeah, here's the thing. Like, you have always trusted in Daniel's knowledge, and he's telling you not to do so.
So what happens if I do kill him and you don't remove the mark?
I would betray our word. Only he doesn't say humans, but like he means like the races in Nern. Only they do those.
Here's my thought process though, because this is kind of pissed with Adranil too, because he checked out. If he had remained alive, maybe he would have stopped Alfarius, and maybe he would be able to finish the deed. So this is kind of
Okay.
pissed.
I'm pretty
With
sure
the
that
situation.
wasn't going to happen.
Well, yeah, because it was a cinematic that we know as players. The character, however, doesn't know that.
Hmm.
See, no metagaming, man. Hadranil doesn't know what we know. Morwell doesn't know what I know. She knows what he sees. Actually, let me take a moment to rip Hadranil a new one regarding that. Can I?
What?
Because he's giving me advice now about not taking that power.
More like a suggestion than an advice.
Yeah, maybe I was able to kill him, but I wasn't. And we promised to protect each other. You did not protect me. You checked out. If you had stayed, who knows, maybe you would have stopped him. Maybe I would be able to finish it. I almost had him. And now you're telling me not to take every chance I can get?
Do it if you feel that they will not betray you. I believe them. Your
I
choice.
don't either. I just don't know.
There are other ways, and we will find them. Acting like a power-hungry maniac and no different than Imrik.
She thinks that maybe you should ask yourself this question. You call yourself a weapon, and does Morvin want to stay a weapon until the end? Or does she want to be a person?
I have a task to fulfill.
So a weapon it is. A
Well,
weapon only does as the wielder wills.
And
Just-
can I trust you, promising me that you'll protect me again?
where are you
It's-
talking to?
To Hadranil, obviously. No one else made a promise.
If I am able to, yes. I'm not strong. I couldn't have done anything against Alferes in that moment. And Imbric was ready to cast spell on me. I knew I was going to die. I had nothing else to do. I didn't want to. I didn't want risking what happened to happen.
And yet it did.
How could I know?
You couldn't, but you could have at least tried. I hope I won't regret this. Fine, I won't.
Pity.
I wouldn't risk binding my soul to this place. It's not meant to be here.
Then go back and save the world from Imric. And mind while doing it.
She'll nod.
A pain appears at your chest. All of you. Dosargini, your chest is black.
Oh.
There is a huge gash. Like, not gash, sorry, like the blackness and burn marks.
Scorched fur?
Scorched fur. You look like a baby kitten. At least at your chest. Aviana, your tits have never been better. If you like fried titties. Raniel doesn't have any scars. Morven has a huge, basically, blade scar on her chest. Those looks gruesome. Finnebar also has a scar on her chest, and Morven, your blade is in your hand still, and you don't feel the coldness of the blade.
What do you mean?
It's just the blade was always cold. It just doesn't feel cold anymore.
The blade?
The blade, yeah. You guys wake up in the cave, and the body of Grobnak is there, but it remains dead. Bazook wakes up as well, and Ayala wakes up, and Brunrun is not around. Maybe she is, in other rooms. But you guys hear like someone coughing from inside. Your souls are seeing what happens when you die. Therefore, they don't want to die anymore. They are not interested in, seeing the cold doors of death. Which makes you guys so afraid of dying and going back there. All the players are now resistant to necrotic damage. Please add this to your sheet. It's like you guys take half damage from necrotic sheet. Yeah, Grobnak's body looks like that. He faced the fire. He headbutted a fireball.
Oh god.
He
God.
coughs, breathe, like the oxygen in your lungs again. And feeling of being awake.
So, Amajan. Sorry. go
What?
on.
No, you go on.
I just wanted to know because she said we heard someone coughing.
Mm-hmm. That's not Dieter.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Aviana's just gonna immediately scramble over there.
See Brynrun, but not Dieter.
Damn it. Is Brimwin wounded?
She looks healthy. She gets up, but like her wound hurts, just like your wound hurts.
She'll heal Brimwin.
When you come like enter Brynrun, you entered this room, like this is the room you entered from, where you were fighting Finnebar and Imric. Oh, wow. Sun is shining. This was a cave. Sun was not here. The ceiling was. There was a ceiling here. There was no ceiling anymore.
Oh no!
Biana's still gonna, do what she said she would, so healing Brimwin and then looking for Dieter. That worries her.
Ow!
Hmm.
The
Uh,
what's the others are doing? Let's hear from that first.
I'd probably crawl over to Hadranil.
I need to speak with my master.
We all need to speak with someone.
What?
We all need to speak with someone. Let's get out of here first. And then I'll try to help him up, but I'm like, ouchie.
Well, I'm not hurt, so I might as well help you get up because makes more sense.
Well, yeah,
Not
but you know,
that I
she
have
would
a lot
still
of
try
strength.
it, but you know. 'Cause I'm supposed to be the strong one.
Hmm.
Supposedly.
What's the Sarajni is doing?
She's going to try to get up and help anyone that is having trouble, like getting up or getting the fuck out of that place because she wants to get out, probably, and she'll just help anyone close to her or is badly wounded that can't go out or walk or get up. She will do that. I don't know who is nearest.
The guys go out of the cave that looks like it's kind of ruined, and the guards are running around. They're healing humans. Aviana is in front of the city. They put like some Talmor armored individuals on spikes. But immediately like Finnebar changes his face, altering himself. But like
Did anyone
Aviana-
carry Grognak out?
the Bazook did.
Okay.
The Aviana kind of came to the city first, looking for
Dieter. And now she
better.
like, I don't know how fucked up she looks. She doesn't care. So if they take her for an average Altmer, that's fine. She doesn't care. She just wants to find Dieter.
One of the guards says "Oh, stop! Where are you going?"
Says, I'm looking for Dieter.
The ambassador Dieter has nothing to do with Altmers like you. They have spears and
She's just gonna ignore them?
Oh, you will get a smack in the face with the spear.
Ouch.
Just like it's probably gonna push you down on your knees. or like fall, make you fall. You decide.
I know she will fall on the ground.
Where are you going? Ambassador Ryder has nothing to do with the scums like you.
Not for you to judge. Let me through.
No. Fuck off, pitch. You, and no more Bosmers, and no more fucking Khajiits.
You even know who you're talking to.
Some other bitch.
I am Aviana Winterson, and I demand to see my nephew now.
What is going on here? Says a voice that like Aviana kind of heard before. At this time, others are like coming close as well.
I think Aviana is ready to shoot lightning at these guards. Seriously.
This dude kind of appears at the entry. What is going on here?
Who is this dude?
Like you kind of come and like you see the guards are looking at you and looking at him, looking at you and looking at him, looking at you and looking at him. And looking at the Draniel, looking at the Khajiit, the Zook, Rinrun. They're surprised. And the dude says, "You're talking to Lady Aviana Winterson, sister of Ambassador Dieter and the Adventurers Guild. Show some fucking respect."
This is his aunt.
Hey, you that.
Didn't he say like ounce?
No, sister, you said.
Oh yeah, ounce. He says ounce. He says ounce. Know your fucking place. Give me that fucking spear. And he takes a spear and he like kind of bashes the guard with Aviana with the spear's back. Get the fuck out of here. I'm sorry, milady. The idiots are being stupidly racist today. Aviana, you remember this guy, don't you? Saskia, do you remember? Because you have a terrible memory.
I have no
Is he
idea,
the
you know my
leather
memory.
guy?
What guy?
Is he the leather guy?
Aviana, remember in Nord, in Nord, the Winter Shield, who asked you to go to Bruma and find his dad's sword?
Oh, fuck yeah!
Oh, it's that guy.
Yeah, he's a Nord and like he's an
Never
old
seen
warrior.
him before.
Yeah, I had seen it, but I couldn't place it anymore. Thank you, yeah.
No problem. He looks at Aviana, Lady Winterson. Are you all right?
She'll slowly get up.
And
Well,
he extends a hand.
Sure, she'll take it.
Marry him.
I mean, he's a fine match. He's not a piece of shit Talmor, so you know. It's only that he will die in 50 years.
And he doesn't
Yeah,
have any
that's better
fine
for Paul.
ass.
Eh.
Aviana, would you care to introduce us to your friend?
My name is Marcus Wintershield, and I apologize, Venturers and Thanes. I'm a noble in the city. I have requested your assistance regarding finding my father's sword as he actually touches his katana. Please, I will lead the way towards the Ambassador Dieter. He is wounded, but he is fine.
Thank
We
you.
have some problems in the city.
What happened to the HQ of the Adventurers Guild?
It still exists in the city, good sir. Good Thane.
Is it empty?
It is. But it may have some problems. There was an earthquake. And there were some assassinations.
We should go see the ambassador and then we can talk about this.
You mean the Jarl of Windhelm?
Sorry?
What?
You mean the Jarl of Windhelm?
Dider is a Jarl now?
I didn't knew you don't know. The Ulfric Stormcloak is dead. He's assassinated in the city.
What?
Oh,
Who did it?
He shows a spike.
Spike?
Spikes in front of
Omar.
the city.
Oh, the Thalmor.
let's go to Dida first, and then we'll do more.
Yes.
Who is the current High King?
No one. There's going to be a council and deciding factor, but the Jarl of Helgen is also missing.
He's missing?
He was he was here, and then after the earthquake, no one's seen him.
Okay, now Morwen is alarmed.
So, okay. Clearly, everything is in chaos in Skyrim, but how are things in the Somerset Isles? Do you have any news?
I'm sorry, my
Please just go to
Tane?
my nephew first.
Yes, we can. Apologies, Tane. He nods to Adrenial. By the way, guys, like, you guys are Tane, which means that you guys are Skyrim nobility, which means those names deserve some respect, except fucking Dosargini, because she's a fucking Khajiit. So fuck her. And she just survived the game late.
Hey!
I'm kidding.
Can
Wait.
I adopt her as my pet?
Oh my
Yes,
god!
yes,
Wow.
you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Right now, go right ahead. Be that racist. Be that racist
Bring
person.
back-
Go right ahead.
I'm not gonna be
Bring
racist
back
or
slavery.
Khajiit. They're my friends.
So, no, did the guy tell me any news of the Somerset Isles, or?
He starts to go. He starts to go into. Pardon. He starts. Oh, I can't talk. He starts talking on the road to the palace. You know that the Rock Palace, and he basically says the war didn't start yet, but there are news that there were many earthquakes happening all around Nirn. Tamriel, I mean. The basically there are some weird things like 300 years ago there are gates opening all around the world, there are Daedra appearing,
I know
sky
what's happening.
falling, sky opening apart and things coming true. We had like some golems, like infernal golems.
The Daedric princes are hurt.
I don't know. I wouldn't know about any data princes, but basically, the world is in all chaos. But the lords, the jarls of Skyrim, is getting ready for war.
So it has started.
Drenno is also looking concerned now, like
He-
very concerned.
The Ulfric Stormcloak was loved by the majority of the Skyrim, or half of Skyrim, but this assassination brought people together. They demand justice for their king.
So we'll be fighting each other instead of the real threat. Great.
Let's hope Grognak's sacrifice will make up for this.
I want Morven and Hydraniel to roll me
Oh shit.
insight.
Great.
Ah! 24! I'm so unthoughtful.
11.
Why would fucking Imric, why would Talmor kill a Skyrim king who was thinking about staying out of the war?
It makes no sense.
Unless they are Imperials that are trying to set up us against.
No, I'm actually gonna raise the issue since I had the insight to think about this. Ulfric wanted to stay out of the war. Why would they assassinate him? Why would they force Skyrim to go against them? It makes no sense.
With all due respect, Lady Tane, I don't know how Altmers think, but I know from the old wars that they have hated us for a long time.
Yes, but Skyrim was neutral at this point. It makes no sense. They aren't fools. They aren't stupid. Someone must be setting this up. Someone who wants the war to cover everything.
Could
Think
be the
about
Empire.
it. It could be the Empire, yes. Or it could be Imrik too. More chaos, more chances for him to not fail. It hurts to even speak.
Let's get to the new Jarl of Windhelm.
Is everybody actually still wounded? Amush?
No.
Well, I have a wound, but I don't think there's anything you can do about it.
Yeah, you guys are like all healed up. Like the wound just hurts, but it's just hurting a wound or a hurting wound. So basically, you guys go inside and like enter to the room of Dieter, who is like getting a medical attention. He is like naked, belly up, upper belly side. Like this man has a lot of muscles, man. Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't know anything about it.
Yeah, you wouldn't know anything about that. And like he is like reading reports, and he like looks up, and immediately gets up to hug Aviana.
She'll hug him as well.
I thought you were dead.
It's a long
Kinda
story.
weird.
What is going on? But where's the rest of your group? Are they all dead?
Ariadne betrayed us. Grognak is dead.
There is that traitor who brought Talmor spies to our land.
Did Finnavar not follow us?
He's disguised.
He's this guy. He changed the
Oh, right.
And Lord Joe is here.
I'm not sure.
Rihanna didn't see him change, so she looks around and asks, "Where is he?"
We'll have to look for him at some point, I'm sure. Do I have to roll for this
Yeah,
section or something?
like the Dieter asks, like, who's this guy? As he looks at the Nord, and says, "Joe, I am the bodyguard with Tane and Raniel."
I'm gonna give him a glare. But discreetly. Very discreetly.
Mm.
Nobody's
Okay.
killing my fuck boy.
The dude like is holding his scar like at his chest because he was cut by fucking Finnebar. And he says the realm is in chaos. I would be very, very happy if someone can find the Jarl of Windhelm. Pardon, Jarl of Helgen. Adelheid is missing.
Where was he seen last?
He was in the city and some black smoke appeared while in the earthquake, they say.
Black smoke?
Yes. And then he disappeared out of nowhere. We all knew Adelheid was... He was able to do magic, but why he would leave? There was no word from Helgen. It was 3 days since that dude flied and ripped sky open and caused these earthquakes.
Out of character, does this black smoke ring any bells?
No, you're not sure. It may be like some vanishing skill, but
Could
where
it
the
be
fuck
Shadowmere?
No.
Meh.
It would be like the Shadowmere, like he wouldn't disappear with the Shadowmere. Like they would see the Shadowmere.
Yeah, I was just hoping. I'll try to find him. Have you spoken to perhaps his court wizard? Is she in Helgen? Or is she here?
Yes, she's here. She was going back to Helgen soon.
I need to see
Um,
her.
Is everything alright with you all? Is there anything you need from me? I need to do many works and I need to return to Vindhelm immediately to take control. It seems our king has named me successor of him. I am honored and surprised.
Listen, Tyler,
The only thing I want to know is if my family is safe, but I don't think you have that kind of news.
I can send a messenger. It's gonna take a lot of time, at least a month to learn.
Well, it's
And-
better than nothing.
Lady Morven, please tell me what you have in mind.
the assassination of Ulfric. It stinks. It doesn't make sense. You see that, right?
He clears his throat and he says, all I can say is that whoever done it will pay, and we will make sure honor is. Like, he's giving you this, like, deadpan look. Can everyone roll me insight as he does it?
Mm,
And anyone who
Ah!
did the assassination will pay.
Do I get advantage, maybe?
No, only Aviana got
I mean, I
advantage.
know him kinda.
You know how
Fucked
good
him
he's
twice.
Yeah.
Come
Or more
on,
than-
we
more than
talked between, didn't we?
Um,
Jesus.
So, Aviana and Osargini, he's saying what he should say around the guards, but he also doesn't believe it.
Well, that sucks, cause now I'm gonna think he's an idiot.
I really need you all to find Adelheid. He would help me understand.
I'll find him.
will you allow us to keep the HQ we had before?
I would, if I was in my power, I would invite you to all. Like, if it is in my power, actually, I can all invite you to Windhelm, and also give you HQ there if need be. The whichever city you will have, you will also be staying there for a free, as you are all Tane, and you will be guests of honor. Anyway, maybe except in Dawnstar, but yeah. He takes a deep breath and his belly kind of gets up because like it hurts that he was cut deep. I need to rest.
Wait,
Yes, Tane Adraniel.
what is the current situation of Dumpstar?
The same lady, Brina Marilus, leads there. I don't know if she wants to be High Queen of Skyrim.
Well, I'm certain she would at least be more tolerant than most.
Yes, I think so. But we need to decide who will be the king immediately and take actions that go towards the war. If we have to,
Speaking
no.
of the Jarl of Dawnstar, how about her housecarl?
You mean the lady, he's trying to think her name?
Carly.
Carly. She was here.
She was here.
She also disappeared
When did that happen?
after the earthquake. She came here on my request from the Jarls to help me secure the city and the problems in the city. We couldn't find many people. They're not the only ones who are disappeared. Many people died, and a couple of the mines are collapsed. We're still trying to reach those people in the mines. The guards are basically protecting those miners who wants to reach the miners because the land keeps throwing animals and monsters at us. Everything lost their mind.
Was she at any point together with Adelheid?
Yes, it was along with Lord Elhide before the earthquake.
That's all I need to know. I will go and find Serana.
with permission, I would like to continue resting my tains. He doesn't say my tains, but he says tains.
Go on.
Thank you.
Panic mode activated.
I am going to end the scene here. I am really sorry, but I need to go to bed.
Yeah, it's late.
So,
Good
I
journey.
want to ask a couple questions.
Can I end the recording?
Yeah, recording.
Okay.
Go right ahead.
Okay, do the outro, bitch.
Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you, watchers, for watching. See you next time in the next episode of Stories of Tamriel.